Huracan. We're gonna drive that. Yeah. Today we're gonna make it happen. Real nice cars out here, y'all. So make sure if you're in the Dallas, Texas area, Fort Worth area, you want to drive an exotic vehicle, come check these guys out at Drive Exotic. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. right, so we're almost finished here. Drive Exotic. Me and my son, we both did the same cars. We did the Porsche 911 GT3. We did the AMG GTR. And we did this blue Huracan right over here. Tell the camera about your experience. Drive exotic.
The Huracan, straight power. I didn't look at the speedometer. I did not stop looking up and see where I was going. As soon as you hit the gas, you was gone.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time I was like, oh crap.
The Huracan was brutal.
It was really good.
Yeah. Overall, how was your experience?
I enjoyed the place. The people were really helpful. The instructor was amazing. They have the track set up so it was easy. I've never been on a track before at all.
First time on the track.
But it had it set up to where it was easy to understand, and the instructor was always there beside you. Hey, you gotta slow down right now. Here's the turn coming up, and their cones to show you and kind of guide you around the track. It was a really great experience.
Right. Really easy. Anyone could do it as long as you have some common sense. You're not going to go out there and be crazy, and the instructors will control you. Anybody could come out here and do it. So come out, drive exotic. You fantasize about driving one of these exotic cars. Here you can do it, and you can put it through its paces. It could be done right here. So to it, we are talking about the Lamborghini Huracan. Over 600 horsepower. We already know the specs, right? I drove the all-wheel drive version. Right off the bat, this car was the most powerful out of the Porsche GT3 and the Mercedes AMG GTR. After driving the AMG GTR and getting two wheels off the track, I was a little timid driving the Lamborghini Huracan. So my lap times were a little slower. I'm not saying that car is incapable. I was nervous. That car felt great. I was just extremely cautious, and I did not want to go off the track again. Driving that car was really easy. It's really easy to go fast. The car handles very well. It didn't handle as good as the Porsche, but it did handle better than the Mercedes AMG GTR. Why? Because it's simply a mid-engine vehicle. Any mid-engine vehicle is gonna handle better than a front-engine vehicle. And I got an opportunity to experience that. Braking was also on point as well. Carbon ceramic brakes. All the vehicles had carbon ceramic brakes, but no brake fading. It gave you confidence going into those corners really fast. You knew you was gonna get the car slowed down. And over a period of time, you see why cars like those need those carbon ceramic brakes, because regular steel rotors and regular brake pads will fade over a period of time, especially when you're on brakes like that on the track. Comfort in that vehicle, I was actually pretty comfortable. With a helmet on, I had a hard time getting in and out. So without a helmet, the headroom in that vehicle was cutting it close. With a helmet on, I had probably less than a ½ inch of clearance from the top of the helmet to the roof. Visibility, and this is kind of important because driving that Huracan on the track, the A-pillar on that car can get in your way when you're looking to go through certain corners. It presents a blind spot. So if you ever track a Huracan, you know what I'm talking about. That A-pillar is right there in your way. It's just something to get used to. Compared to the other vehicles that I've driven, I didn't have that issue with visibility. The sound of that V10, man, naturally aspirated V10, that thing sound awesome. It screamed, it had power all through the rev range. Man, and the pops and crackles you get when you decelerate, when the rev matches, it sounds amazing. That just made the whole experience of driving the Lamborghini Huracan that much better. Overall, I really enjoyed that car. But when I go back again, I'm gonna get on that Huracan a lot harder and still drive within my limits, because I'm a novice driver on that track. I'm not an expert. That was my first time actually driving cars of that caliber on the track. Which car was the most fun? Really tough question. I will say this. I had a lot of fun in all those cars that I drove. Each one of those cars, the characteristics are different. What type of car do you prefer? Each one of those cars are fun. Each one of those cars are fast. The characteristics are just different. If I had to choose to take one of those cars home with me, my heart tells me the Lamborghini Huracan. But I was so comfortable in the Mercedes AMG GTR, I will choose the Mercedes AMG GTR because I was just so comfortable. But that Lamborghini Huracan is a head turner. Everybody knows I'm a Porsche fan. The Porsche GT3, man, that car was just so awesome. But it didn't have the power for me. Now, maybe a GT3 RS, a GT3 RS, or a GT2 RS is super serious, but just the regular GT3, it was lacking power for me. I still didn't drive that car to its limits as well. I only drove to within my limits, so let's not get that confused. I'm gonna come back to this track. I'm gonna put the Hellcat wide body on the track, and we're gonna see how that goes. And I'll give an even better comparison of how that felt compared to these. And I'll probably come back and do the McLaren 720S when that's ready to go. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications. So when I do those videos, you won't miss it. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.